All right, we're talking to James Wisniewski, of course, of the Anaheim Ducks, formerly a Plymouth Whaler. First of all, James, congratulations on your success so far in the playoffs.
Thank you.
It has to be great for you. I mean, here you've been in the league for a couple of years, but you haven't had a chance yet to get into the playoffs. First round series against San Jose had to be awesome.
Oh, well, yeah, it was a little different, coming into a playoff series, not with the Blackhawks and with the Ducks, and being an 8th seed against the President's Trophy winners and knocking them off in 6 games was a pretty thrilling experience.
It's interesting because you just said it, the Anaheim Ducks 8th seed, and I think anybody that follows this team knows you guys are not an 8th seed. You got healthy at the right time. You started to get some outstanding goaltending. Of course, adding you to an already good defense core certainly helped things out. I mean, I look at your 5 deep. Your 5 deep on the blue line is good, if not better, than anybody else in the league.
You know what? I've heard that many a times, and also having a goaltender back, and then having that Getzlaff line, and even all 4 of our lines have been contributing throughout the playoffs and the last stretch of the regular season to get into the playoffs. So that was the biggest thing. Is that if you look at Detroit last year, they're on their peak coming into the playoffs, and that's what you want to do. You don't want to be going down; you want to be going up.
What's it like for you? I mean, growing up in Canton, playing for the Plymouth Whalers, what's it like for you to be facing the Detroit Red Wings? You grew up, watching the Red Wings, watching all the success they have, and here you are going to war against them tomorrow night at the Joe.
Yeah, I mean, obviously I've been playing against them for 3.5 years with the Blackhawks, playing them numerous times in the Joe Louis, but now it's a little different. It's almost May now, and we're not used to playing in May. It's my first playoff series, and now we're playing Joe Louis against the defending Stanley Cup champions, and I think it's going to be one heck of a series. Grind it out, battles, and it's going to be a dirty series, and it's going to be a grind to win.
Talk to me about Jonas Hiller. I think a lot of people around the league were maybe surprised when Coach Carlisle made the decision to go with Jonas. I mean, here's Jaguar. No disrespect to him, but a Conn Smythe Trophy led them to the Cup in 07. But the move looks smart right now. He was, in a word, outstanding against San Jose in the first round.
He's been unbelievable. He's tall, lank, big guy. Takes up a lot of room. Smothers all his rebounds and just very smart. Just like those European goalies over there, they get really aggressive, flexible, and just has been doing one heck of a job for us.
The trade that brought you from Chicago to Anaheim, it had to be tough on one hand because here's the franchise that took a chance on you, that drafted you, and I think people forget. James had this knee injury his draft year, and Chicago took a chance on you, gave you that opportunity in the NHL, but the NHL's a business, and sometimes you have to make tough decisions. I'm sure that was a tough decision for the Chicago Blackhawks.
Yeah, I'm sure it was. They have some cap problems right now, so to get rid of me, talking to Dale Talon, I have nothing but good things to say about that organization. Like you said, they gave an opportunity when looked like nobody was. When a 5'11" defenseman, with a bum knee coming in at 18 years old, and then 2 more knee surgeries later. Here's my 3rd surgery, and it just looked like my contract's up this year. I got arbitration rights, and Chicago had their backs up against the wall with salary cap hits. So he told me this is the hardest trade he's ever going to have to make, and wishes me the best, and I just appreciate them giving to an organization like the Anaheim Ducks.
Well, and you know what a great position for you to go in. You were part of a young defense core in Chicago, and I mean, you're still a young guy right now. I mean, you come into a place where you get to play and learn with 2 of the best of a generation in Niedermayer and Pronger.
Well, and that's the biggest thing. That's why right when I got here, I told to Scott Niedermayer, I said, coming from Chicago, we were learning off each other's mistakes. We were kind of just going with the flow. We didn't have a veteran D-man to learn from. So I came here as my defense partner. I've said anytime if I asking you a lot of questions because I want to learn. I mean, he's going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer. He's won every individual award you can think of. 4 Stanley Cups, gold medal, Norris Trophy, playoff MVP. And same with Chris Pronger. So you just read from them in practice and learn how they take wrist shots to the net, get everything through, the way they play 2-on-1. Just every little thing helps for me to become a better professional.
Hey James, great to catch up with you. Best of luck this series,
Thanks,
man.
Sean.
Looking forward to seeing you down in the Joe. Best of luck to you and the Ducks.
Thank you very much.
All right, James Wisniewski, Anaheim Ducks.